It's the truth, man, the future, you know. You got Antonio Brown showing Keyshia Cole's messages between them, right? Where Keyshia Cole is professing her love for Antonio Brown, talking about some, I love you, I don't care who know it, right? Boy, wasn't you just running behind Honcho? A rapper you was running behind, nigga done got 7 joints pregnant, you still out here running behind this man. Now we see why Keyshia Cole is always crying in her songs. Now we see why Keyshia Cole be boo-hooing out here because of the type of niggas she loved to choose, right? They choose the dudes who break their heart, do them wrong. Then they turn around talking about, these men ain't shit. Where are all the good men? These men ain't ready to commit. You mean the nigga who ain't never committing ain't ready to commit? They would literally deal with some man who has commitment issues. This nigga like to be in the club all the time. This nigga like to deal with a bunch of different women. This nigga has a reputation of doing him, being a player or just being that type of dude, right? They deal with niggas like that and then they cry about the results. When women have every decision in who they date, right? Women have men in their inbox. Women have men approaching them. Women have men trying to date them all the time. They literally get to pick the type of man to take serious, right? And what do? The same old, same old. Run behind a nigga like Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown ain't even committing to the NFL, the thing that made him rich and famous. He ain't even committed to that, right? I watched Antonio Brown literally destroy his career when Antonio Brown basically took his pads off and ran off the field or jogged off the field. I knew it when I was watching that joint. I was like, man, that's the last time Antonio Brown will ever play in the NFL, right? The nigga been messing up everywhere he went, man. Crash dummy for real, right? Crash dummy, his picture be in the dictionary for crash dummy, right? And you got Keyshia Cole running around here talking about how much he loved Antonio Brown. I'm trying to figure out what happened to Honcho, right? So let me get this straight. The 2 niggas you running behind is 2 niggas who known for running through these joints. Antonio Brown and Honcho. Over here, run behind these 2, and then would turn around and cry about the things she's going through. When you listen to Keyshia Cole's music, that's all she do. That's all you do is cry. Somebody did her wrong. She need to be paying all them niggas that did her wrong because she would not have a career without them because those are the only type of songs Keyshia Cole makes. She makes those songs and then go deal with the same niggas that hurt her to make them songs. Come on, let's talk about it. How do you constantly date the same niggas you cry about in your songs? How do you constantly complain about the same type niggas as your type? You literally got women complaining about their type. They know they have a certain type, a no good type, a type that run through hoes, a type that always got a different joint. They love them type of niggas. They date them type of niggas. They get pregnant by them type of niggas. Then they turn around and complain about those type of niggas and then put all men in that jacket like, man, these men are no good. All they want to do is this. They don't want to do this. No, the niggas you chose are no good, right? That's like a nigga only dealing with strippers. But he talking about how these bitches is hoes and they always cheating and these joints ratchet when all he dates is strippers. Nigga, I'm gonna need you to sit down somewhere. I'm gonna need you to be quiet. right? But hey, I guess Keyshia Cole love her some AB, Antonio Brown. Mr. Can't get right, because if there's one thing that nigga know how to do is crash out and do the most, man. You know, Antonio Brown, I believe he's a Hall of Famer. He's a first ballot Hall of Famer, even though I don't believe Antonio Brown is going to get first ballot. You know, it's going to be a TO situation where they was hating on Terrell Owens because of his antics, not because of his skills. I personally believe you should be putting a nigga in the Hall of Fame because of what he did on the field, right? If he had Hall of Fame talent and performed on the field, he should be a Hall of Famer. Not what he did off the field, but you know, that's how they do it, right? But AB, he's a Hall of Famer, right? He got his Super Bowl with Brady, you know what I'm saying? But he was a crash out dummy, man. And this is who Keyshia Cole is professing her love for, right? She's over there sending him a pic of her backside, shirt pulling down. You know these joints, man. You know these joints. The type of send a nigga some pics and videos and then cry about this nigga showing people and shit, right? You know these joints. The type to do something with a nigga on camera and then cry about who he done showed, right? Even though, you know, I don't believe you should be showing people. But, hey, AB showed the whole message. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, he probably showing the joint like, man, look, man, I got Keyshia Cole out here sprung like shit, man. She still sprung out here, man. I don't know what she talking about, man. I love you. You in love with a nigga who don't even claim you. Last time I checked, AB and Keyshia Cole are not a couple. At least is what I thought. I thought she was with Honcho, right? Keyshia Cole out here running around with niggas that don't even be claiming her like that. You know what I'm saying? Next thing you know, you're going to catch AB with another joint. You're going to catch AB doing him. These Jones don't know how to just, you know, keep it at what it is. I love you and I don't care who know it. The next thing you know, she boo-hooing on the track. She boo-hooing on a song. She was on stage crying over Honcho. Boy, you were just crying over Honcho a couple damn weeks ago. Now you love you some AB. Boy, these joints tell on themselves every time, man. This is why we don't take it serious when they talk about there aren't no good men out here. There are plenty of good men out here. You just don't choose those men. You look past those men. You choose a certain type nigga you love so much. The certain type nigga that's gonna cheat on you. The certain type nigga that's gonna backhand you. The certain type nigga gonna leave you pregnant somewhere. You choose those type niggas and then complain about the results, man. It's the same old with these joints. I'm out.